Hello, welcome to the SARL Shuttlebox Manager training video. In this video, we're going to teach you how to use your Shuttlebox control software to control your Shuttlebox stations. We're going to talk about changing the settings, changing the lights, and using some of the administrative features in the program. Before we can start a trial, I want to make sure all my settings are correct. Most importantly, I want to make sure the generation and concentration are correct. So let's go ahead and enter a new generation and concentration. Now, let's take a look at the settings menu. Let's change a setting. I can use the arrows on the right to change the number on the setting. I can also type in my own number manually. Now, let's take a look at the lighting section. Click on the lighting tab, and we'll see here that I can change the lights for all the different processes during the Shuttlebox trial. I've got settle lights, I've got trial lights, and the start lights. In each of the different processes, we can change the light color for the background and the foreground, and also the pattern of the lights. Let's go ahead and do that. Here's a menu of different patterns I have available. Let's change it to diagonal lines. And I'm going to change the foreground color to green. And the background color to red. Now that I've changed all the settings on the box, I want to make sure to update it so that the hardware gets the same information that the software has. I'll do that by clicking on the Update Box 1 button. You can find the Update Box 1 button at the bottom of the Lights tab, the bottom of the Settings tab, and the bottom of the Control tab. After clicking the button, the program will prompt you for confirmation, and it begins updating the hardware. This may take a moment. The program lets me know that the box has been updated, and I can click OK to return back to the program. Now, box 1 is ready to use. But what about box 2 and 4? If we click on 2 over here, we'll notice that box 2 has not had its generation or concentrate information entered yet. Neither has 4. Typically, we'll be using the same settings, generation, and concentration information for all of the boxes during a trial. So, to apply your settings to all of the boxes, I'll go back to box 1, and then I'll click on the Admin tab. On the third button down, you can see I have a button that says Apply Settings to All Boxes. I'm going to go ahead and click Apply to All. The prompt asks me if I'm sure I want to apply all the settings from Shuttlebox 1 to all of the other Shuttleboxes. I say yes. And then the prompt is asking me to restart the program so the boxes can be populated with the new information. Let's go ahead and do that. Now the program is loading up again with the new data being updated to the Shuttleboxes. This may take a moment. And now our program is returned back to normal. We can click on the other boxes and see that the new settings have been applied to the other boxes. Now we're ready to start a trial. To start all of the boxes at the same time, click on the Start All button. After a moment, you'll notice that the box has reported that its current status is in the settle period. This means the trial has started, and the box will report the data at the end of the trial. At any time during the trial, I can abort the run by pressing the Abort All button or the Abort for the specific box that I'm running. Let's take a look at the administrative features of the program. In the administration menu, I can restore the defaults for just one Shuttlebox, or I can restore the defaults to all the Shuttleboxes. I also have some preferences about how I want the program to look. If I click on Options, you can see it brings up a font menu where I can change the font size and type for the program. Here I can reset the defaults. To restore the defaults, let's click on this button that says Mostly Safe. This is a mostly safe operation and it will only restore the defaults to box 2, not the rest of the boxes. The box will ask to automatically be updated. We'll go ahead and do that, and this will take just a moment. Now the box has been updated and we can return back to the program. We'll notice that the generation and the concentration have been returned back to the default. So has my settle time setting and my light settings. Let's take a look at the admin tab again. Now, say I want to restore defaults to all of the boxes. Say I've made a mess with my settings, things aren't working right, and I'm not getting my right data. So I'm going to go and click this button that's warning you by saying think first before you do this, because this will restore the defaults for all of the boxes. I'm going to confirm, and I'll need to restart the program for this to take effect. Let's go ahead and do that. Now my program is reloading and populating the boxes with the new data. This may take a moment. Now the program is finished reloading. We can see that box 1 has had its information cleared out and returned back to the defaults of enter generation, enter concentrate. The same will be true for box 4. Thank you for watching your SARL Shuttlebox Manager training video. If you have any problems, you can email me at the address below at the bottom of the screen, or talk to a SARL engineering employee. Thank you and happy trials.